Welcome to math class. We're going to do a video here on 8.5. We have question 24 we're going to start with. And it says g of x is equal to negative 3x. Remember, if there's any number in front here, we're going to start at our vertex and then make a table. So our vertex, because there's no parentheses, the x value is 0. Because there's no number after it, our y value is 0. So we're going to make a table with 0, 0 being our middle. The two numbers on either side of that is negative 2, negative 1, and 1, 2. Let's plug in negative 1. Negative 1 squared is 1. 1 times negative 3 gives me negative 3. Negative 2 squared gives me 4. 4 times negative 3 gives me negative 12. If I put in the numbers on the other side, 1 squared is 1. 1 times negative 3. And 1 squared, or 2 squared is 4. 4 times negative 3 gives me negative 12. Notice that these numbers are the same and these numbers are the same. If they're the same distance from the vertex, they should be the same value because of symmetry. When I go to graph this thing, I'm going to have my vertex there, negative 1, negative 3, positive 1, negative 3, negative 2, negative 12, we'll say it's right there, and positive 2, negative 12 is right there. So we graph it, and I know that it's going to open down because of that negative in front of the 3. This tells me it opens down. The 3 tells me it's a narrow parabola. Numbers with an absolute value greater than 1, either positive or negative, right? Absolute value greater than 1 is going to be a narrow parabola. If it's less than 1, either positive or negative, it's going to be a wide parabola. Let's take a look at number 26 now. 26, we have g of x is equal to 4 times the quantity x minus 4 squared plus 2. We know that the vertex on this one is at 4, 2. So when I go to make my table, which I need to make my table because there's a number in front of the parentheses, I know that 4, 2 is the middle of my table. Two numbers on either side gives me 3, 2, and 5, 6. Plugging them in, I get 3 minus 4 is negative 1. Negative 1 squared is 1. 1 times 4 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. I'll get the same thing for 5. And if I put in here 2, 2 minus 4 is 4, or is 2. Negative 2 squared is 4. 4 times that, 16 plus 2 is 18. So if I graph that, over 4 up 2 is my vertex. And I know that I'm going to go over 1 up 4 to the 6 on either side. And then up 18, which is way up here. It's going to be a very narrow. The further away from 1, the more narrow it is. Well, there's our video for today. Good luck.